Mum. When? No, we can't make it tomorrow. It's our anniversary. We got engaged a year ago. Down at Padley, you remember? No, nothing's actually arranged yet. I should imagine George has completely forgotten it. He never said a word this morning. Yes, well, it has depressed me a bit. I've just put out the calendar and our engagement pictures to try and remind him. Now, I know it's not the same as a wedding anniversary, but I expect he'll forget that, too. And it's the first anniversary we can celebrate. It's ages to our wedding one. Well, that's not for 9 months. Hello, darling. Yes, it is. He's got a parcel. I'll be back, Mum. Bye. Hello, darling.
What's not for 9 months?
Our wedding anniversary.
Oh! Hello, darling.
Oh, darling, you shouldn't have.
God, don't touch that. It's Bill's. In here, Bill.
Bill?
Yeah, Bill Parker. I was at school with him. I just met him. He just parked in the car. There you are, Bill. This is Kate.
How are you, Kate?
He jumped the lights of the station and nearly ran me over.
Oh, I did.
You did, Roadhog.
Jaywalker.
Then we recognised each other.
Yes, people thought we were going to have a fight when I stopped the car and got out.
So we walked up to each other and fell on each other's necks. What did I say? He must come out and meet you and have a drink, you know, and meet you, of course. Get the glasses, will you, darling? He must have his toy that he's bought back for his son.
You know, at this rate, I think I might break it before he does.
Honestly, but it sounds absolutely fantastic.
Hold that, will you?
Yeah, sure.
I must say, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
It's foreign made, of course.
Oh,
it's all, look.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, see, darling, look, it's fantastic.
It's like a woman driver.
Beer, Bill?
Just a quick one, George. I want to give this to the boy before he goes to bed.
Yeah, last time Bill and I had a drink, it was lemon squash, remember, Bill?
Do I remember?
Yeah, kind of lemon squash, a couple of donuts. What were those big sweets we used to buy in the old days?
Oh, yes, huge things that sort of change colour as you sucked.
Gobstoppers.
That's right. What were those other things we like as well?
Aniseed balls?
No. They were wrapped, pink things.
Bubblegum.
That's right, bubblegum.
You chewed it, then you blew through it. Absolutely revolting.
Oh, tear all over your face.
Hello, what's the old photograph album doing here? I say, Bill, I think I've got a photograph of us here somewhere.
Really?
In the second 11.
Did you ever make the first?
No, I dropped the third. Hey, darling, this is the wrong album, darling. What's this old one? Where's my new one?
I don't know.
Hey, do you know, I think I've got a couple of pictures at home with you in it.
Have you? Oh, here we are.
Yes, look, you must come round one evening, have a look at them. Oh, you and Kate, of course.
Chat about old times. Can't be bad, darling. Look at this.
I think old skinny.
What do you mean, skinny? That's solid sinew, old man. At least I didn't have spots like you.
Yes, you did. We all did at that age.
Did we?
Of course we did. Dawn of manhood. Well, I must go. Otherwise, the boy will be calling for his dad up.
Well, give us a ring, Bill, won't you?
Yes, I will. You in the book?
No. You? Oh, I'll ring you then.
Fine. Nice to have met you, Kate. You know, at school we all call George the boy least likely to get married.
Yeah, they all thought I grew up peculiar.
Yeah, well, look at you. I'm sorry.
Do me a favour, you mind?
No, bye-bye.
Hey, shall I see you out? Right, cheers. What a coincidence, darling. My word, it is a small world. He must be 9 years ago, you know. No, 10, he was such a little fella. He was tiny. Did you see the photograph? His ingrown legs. Anything wrong, darling?
I put the calendar there to remind you.
Remind me.
About our anniversary.
Anniversary?
You've forgotten, haven't you?
Well, no, of course I haven't.
Why haven't you mentioned it?
Well, Oh, sorry, darling. I did forget.
I knew you had.
Well, it's even worse than that, darling. I don't know what I'm supposed to remember. Well, I mean, we've only been married 3 months, so it can't be anything to do with that, unless you want to celebrate every quarter.
We got engaged before we got married, didn't we?
Well, of course we did, of course. Of course. It was a year ago today we got engaged. No? But you said...
It was a year ago tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well, that's fine. We haven't missed it then, have we? What's all the fuss about then?
Never mentioned it. Doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
Well, of course it does, darling. It's terribly important. I mean, we wouldn't be here if we hadn't done it, would we? Well, what would you like to do then to celebrate? I mean, I tell you what, we could go out to dinner tomorrow and then we could go to the theatre. Look, what do you want to see? You choose, darling. I'll just have a look and see what's on. Where are we now? How about The Taming of the Shrew? Well, you choose, darling.
Well, what about Padley?
Padley? Where's that on?
We got engaged down there.
Oh, Padley! Of course, yes, of course. What, you mean go down there for the day?
Well, why not? It's Saturday tomorrow.
Well, yes, darling, but...
Oh, I would love to see it again, George. We had a wonderful time there, didn't we?
Yes, but...
I haven't forgotten a moment.
Nor me, darling. It's
We
just
walked
that...
for miles along the river, hand in hand.
Yeah, it's
And there were dozens of other couples doing the same thing, and we hardly noticed them, and they didn't notice us.
Just what
we
I'd
sat in that little boathouse, and you carved our names on the wall, and we had dinner at that lovely hotel.
I'd arranged to go to Brands Hatch. Sort of.
When?
Tomorrow morning.
When did you arrange it?
Just now.
Oh, George.
Well, Bill suggested it, darling. He's going down too, you see, and his wife, but they give us a lift and we'll be back in plenty of time to have dinner and go to the theatre. And we've never been to a race, darling. Bill says it's great fun. Thousands of people go and there's bars there and everything. We could have a celebration noggin.
George, do you really think I want to spend my anniversary watching a lot of smelly cars?
Smelly, darling?
Surrounded by thousands of people.
Well, there'll be thousands of people down at Padley.
Yes, well, it's a different sort of people, isn't it?
Oh, nonsense, darling. I expect lots of people will be holding hands at Brands Hatch.
Well, I shan't be among them.
But, Kate, you'd enjoy yourself. Honestly, you would. You like Bill, don't you?
Not particularly.
What?
Well, we didn't exactly converse, did we?
Well, yeah, it's just we haven't seen each other for so long.
Well, I wasn't mad about him, George, but even if I'd adored him, I wouldn't want to spend my anniversary with him. I want to spend it with one person and one person only, and if that's too much to ask, I'll go down to Padley on my own.
Don't be silly, Donna. Don't get upset. Of course we'll go to Padley together. I was being very selfish. We'll have a good time down there. We had a good time last time, didn't we? And we'll walk by the river again and do all the things we did last time, like walking by the river.
You can hardly remember, can you?
Of course I can, Donna. We sat in that boathouse.
Yes, I just reminded you of that, didn't I? Oh, no, you go to Brands Hatch, George. There's no point in an anniversary if you can't remember what it is we're celebrating.
I wish you wouldn't keep on saying I don't remember.
You don't, I can tell.
We took a picnic lunch, didn't we? And we had it under a... had it under a weeping willow, didn't we?
You do remember?
Of course I do, darling. We'll do that tomorrow, eh?
Oh, yes, darling. And you make up a flask of lime juice, that rattling with ice cubes like last time.
Right, that's settled then. We'll catch a train to Padley first thing tomorrow morning and take our lunch.
And then we can have dinner at that lovely hotel by the river.
Well, well, yeah, we'll try, darling, but it was rather crowded, you know, and it might be better to grab a cold snack at a pub.
Well, you can ring up and book a table, can't you?
Well, I don't know their number, darling, you see, and they're not in the London directory.
Well, you can ring directory inquiries.
Yes.
And then you'd better ring Bill and tell him we can't make tomorrow, hadn't you?
Yes, darling.
Do you know, I think it was the happiest day I've ever had. I can remember every minute of it, can't you?
Yes, darling.
We had artichoke hearts for dinner, and then duckling.
Yeah.
And we reached the hotel by a tiny little bridge, do you remember?
Yes, darling.
Even the journey down was wonderful. Just the two of us in the compartment. We both knew somehow, didn't we?
What? Oh, that I was going to propose.
George, are you sure you remember?
Darling, I've told you, I remember it all. Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry to trouble you. I wonder if you could possibly give me the number of the... Darling, what was the name of the hotel?
Here's a lovely empty one, darling. I can hardly believe it's a whole year ago, can you?
No, darling.
And yet in some ways it seems more than a year, doesn't it?
Yes, darling.
We certainly didn't think we'd be doing this a year ago, did we?
I know.
You were quite like this then.
Was I?
And I said penny for your thoughts, and you said they weren't worth a penny. They were, weren't they? Penny for them now, darling.
Well, I could do with a penny and all. They put up the fare since last year.
You weren't thinking about the fare last time.
Well, of course I wasn't. It was quite reasonable that time. They put it up 25%. Do you realise it? 25%. We haven't put on weight. We're not harder to pull, are we? I'll tell you one thing. Next time I get engaged, I'll do it a bit nearer home.
Darling, last time you had your arm round me.
Did I?
The whole way. I wonder if that old waiter's still there.
What old waiter did I?
At the hotel. He served us at dinner, and he asked us why we'd left so much, and we told him we'd just got engaged. We said he was the first person we'd told, and he was thrilled, wasn't he?
No.
I expect he'd often wondered what happened to us. And I wonder if that funny wine waiter's still there. Do you remember? He opened the champagne and the cork flew across the room and landed in somebody's mousse. And And the shop where we bought the ring, I wonder if the lady with the laugh still there.
Darling, I expect so. I expect they're all there. I can't think why they should all suddenly leave the area because we got engaged. Morning. Oh, morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I expect you'll think I'm being a bit pessimistic carrying a raincoat on a lovely day like this. But the forecast did say, you know, the weather mightn't hold. On the radio, in the paper too. Better be safe than sorry, eh? Now, I must say, I've never known it rain at Patley. I go down there several times every year and I've always had a fine day. Do you know Patley? Most romantic spot, isn't it? All those courting couples. You see them in the winter, you know. Cold and frosty day, but there they are, wandering along the riverbank for all the world as though the sun was blazing down. Nothing in the paper on Saturday, is there?
No.
Would you care to read it?
No, thanks.
No?
Really?
I expect you're like me. You like to chat on a journey. Me too. I always think, why be like ships that pass in the night? If you find congenial company on a journey, why not take advantage of it? I mean, you might never pass this way again, don't you agree?
Bye-bye.
I don't see anything to laugh at.
Darling, do you know I only think it took a breath every 5 miles?
Ruined the journey down, absolutely ruined it.
Darling, we didn't come for the journey down.
I did, it was all part of it. It was wonderful last time.
Good Lord. Isn't that the place we got the ring?
I wondered when you noticed it.
I thought it was a bit further down. Oh, well, do you want to go and see if the lady with the laugh still there?
Don't be so horrible, George.
Oh. Here, I'll tell you something to give you a laugh. Remember last time we were joking because I got so nervous in case you chose the most expensive ring?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I never told you, but you did.
No, I didn't. I knew which was the most expensive. That's why I chose this one.
No, Di, no. If you remember, you were looking through some pretty expensive ones, remember?
Yeah.
And you've seen the tags. You suddenly picked out a much cheaper one. It was half the price of the other, so I covered up the tag because of flash. You said, let's have a look, and I said, no. The price is immaterial. You choose the one you really want, remember? And lo and behold, you went and chose one of the others.
Well, only because I thought I was saving you money.
Yeah, I know, darling.
You must know I preferred the other one.
Which other one, darling?
The one you wouldn't let me see the tag of.
But that was the cheapest one, darling.
Yes, I know. Well, you made it sound so expensive that I thought I'd better pick this one, but I did like the other one better.
I'm sorry, darling.
No, it's all right.
Well, let's go back in and see if the cheap one's still there.
After all the money you spent on the fare, come on, George.
Kate, I've ruined your day so far, haven't I?
Oh, don't be silly.
Yes, I have, telling you about the ring, grumbling about the fare, and forgetting the day altogether, and then that man on the train.
Well, he wasn't your fault.
Well, I can assure you that nothing's going to go wrong from now on. I'm going to see that you enjoy today as much as last time, if not more. So what's the programme? You name it, we'll do it. Well, now, let's see. What did we last year? We strolled up the river, didn't we? And then we had a breather in that boathouse. That was my undoing, wasn't it? That's why I popped the question. We can have a look and we can have a look on the wall. We can look on the wall and see if our names are still there. And then we'll have our picnic lunch and take a quick nap and be about time to walk up the river again over that lovely little bridge to the hotel. I booked a table for 7 o'clock. Come on, darling. Best foot forward. Well, I don't know about you, darling. I couldn't have been damper if I swum across.
Good evening, sir, madam. Shall I take your things for you?
Yes, thanks very much, very kind of you. Well, brings the old memories flooding back, doesn't it, darling?
Oh, come on, George.
Oh, darling, I thought we'd have a drink at the bar first.
George, we're late.
Only 20 minutes. Oh, there's that old waiter of yours.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Lovely to see you again. How are you? Well, we made it.
I beg your pardon, sir.
We got married. Look, all legal. Made an honest woman of her. We got engaged here a year ago.
Oh, I see, sir.
Don't you remember? I told you.
We booked a table.
What name, madam?
Darling.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry, madam. We had to let your table go. I never knew it was a busy day. And when you didn't appear at 7 o'clock.
Well, that's charming, isn't it? And I paid through the nose for a toll call, so this
When
wouldn't
may
happen.
we have a table?
Well, we're fully booked, you see, madam. But I told the couple who took your table that it had actually been booked. And they were very generous. They said if you turned up, they wouldn't mind you sharing it.
Very generous.
They're on the sweet course, so they should be finished before very long.
Yeah, well, all right. We'll wait at the bar.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. There's another reservation for your table at 8:15 if you wish to have time to enjoy your meal.
But honestly, look, I paid for a toll call just to get
will
this
you
settled
show
so
us
it wouldn't
the
happen.
It's wasteful. That would book the table.
Good evening.
All right. Good evening.
Oh, well, we don't really need the old menu, do we, darling? We'll just have what we had last year, artichoke hearts.
I'm sorry, sir. Artichoke hearts are off. There's been such a run on them. So sorry. Soup? Hors d'oeuvre?
Soup, darling, or hors d'oeuvre? Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre.
And then it was duckling, wasn't it, darling? Unless that's off too, of course.
No, sir. For two?
Please, and green peas, roast potatoes. And
Thank you,
then
sir.
to finish up with strawberries.
I'm sorry, sir. It really has been a very heavy day. I can recommend the plums.
Plums? Plums.
Plums. Thank you, sir. Shall I send the wine waiter?
Yes. We'll have champagne.
No.
Yes, we will. We had it last time.
We got engaged last time.
Darling, by the look of things, we're going to remember today just as vividly.
Champagne's ridiculously expensive here.
Well, all right. Well, we'll have half a bottle then, all right?
Good evening, sir, madam.
Good evening to you. Well, champagne, same as last time.
I beg your pardon.
Champagne.
Oh, certainly, sir. May I suggest number 29?
You recommend that, do you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, well, that will be fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, half a bottle, please.
Oh, we don't do half bottles of that, sir.
Well, I tell you what, old man, bring us a half of what you do, will you?
Mr. Sankey Jones. Telephone call for Mr. Sankey Jones. Mr. Sankey Jones?
Yes?
Telephone call, sir.
Oh, who is it?
Your wife, sir.
Tell her I'm not here, will you? Thank you.
Right, sir.
Sweetheart, come on.
Disgusting.
I'm very sorry, sir. I'm afraid there's only one portion of duckling left.
Oh, honestly.
I'm sorry, sir.
I should think you should be. You might not guess it, but this happens to be a celebration.
I could recommend the veal stew.
Veal what?
Yes, thank you.
No, you have the duckling, darling.
2 veal stews, please.
Thank you.
No need to make it worse, you know.
It's all my fault. Go on, all my fault.
No, it's mostly mine trying to recreate the past. Everybody knows it never works, but it doesn't help to have you rubbing it in.
I didn't rub it in, but now you mention it, I will. We'd have had a better day at Brands Hatch, and now I've said it.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, but it's too late to do anything about that, isn't it? We've just got to face the fact that the day's been a disastrous failure, and that's all there is to it.
It has not been a disaster.
Shh.
It has not. It has... Oh, well. This'll cheer us up anyway. Hope nobody's having moose. number's that?
25, sir.
Well, cheers, darling.
Hello again. Are you following me and am I following you? Isn't it incredible? We only met a few hours ago and already I feel we're old friends. And it's a good thing we are, because otherwise I'd never have got a seat at your table. You know, the waiter told me the place was full. And I was just about to go and I saw you two sitting here. I said, they're old friends of mine, they're expecting me. Yeah, he's watching us now, so he'd better look as though we are. You know, I don't know about you, I think it must be the air down here. I'm absolutely famished. Do you find that when you're in Cattley you eat like a horse? I say, you don't mind me joining you, do you? I never thought to ask.
Well, actually, we're expecting some friends.
Oh, what a shame. Well, you don't mind me staying till they come, do you?
Well, they're due any minute, you see.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll see you again sometime. I enjoyed our little chat.
Did you organise this?
Oh, you said it to get rid of him. I didn't know they were coming.
We've toured every pub in the area looking for you. Wonderful excuse for a crafty booze, of course. Oh, you don't know Patsy, do you, my old lady? Kate and George Starling, who I was at school with. George, not Kate. More than Mind if we sit down?
Sure.
Jolly good. Well, we went to Brands Hatch. Lousy meeting, no form of the stuff at all. Then I suddenly remembered you ringing me and telling me you were coming over here. So I said to Patsy, let's pop across and see if we can meet up with them. Well, you certainly salvaged our Saturday, eh, Pats? Yeah. Well, if we hadn't bumped into you, I was all for cutting our losses and shooting home for an early night. You know how it is. You look forward to something, doesn't pan out right. It's usually not worth doing anything about it, is it? I mean, better to call it a day. I say we're not butting in on anything, are we? I mean, this is not a special do.
No. No, actually, you salvaged our Saturday too, Bill.
You're sure? She's not just saying that, is she, George?
I don't think so.
No, we look forward to something that didn't pan out.
Really?
As you said, there's not often there's anything you can do about it.
Well, that's great. We'll have a ball, eh? Yes, we'll have a meal here, do a tour of a few taverns. You must call in at our place on the way home for a nightcap and see those photographs.
Great.
Marvellous. I say, we've got time for a beer. I'm parched.
Darling? Thank you, darling.
I say, see, they haven't been married long, eh, Pats? Yes, I found the photographs.
You didn't know the photographs?
Do you know who's in one of them?
No.
Peter! Not Piggy Peter. Just with the big ears.
We did interrupt, didn't we, Kate?
Well, yes, it's our engagement anniversary, but it didn't matter. Don't tell Bill. How did you guess?
Your expression seemed familiar.
Familiar?
Don't tell Bill. Today's our wedding anniversary.
I say, that sounds like a good one. You couldn't bear to repeat it, could you?